What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Flex, and put your muscles up, because we're back with another video. So in today's video, man, we're going to be reacting to some of the common stereotypes about British people. And I swear to God, man, one of these better be that Americans think that it's all, what, tea and crumpets? Is that what you guys say in my comments? That all you guys do is eat tea and crumpets or drink tea and crumpets or whatever. That better be in here, because I see that way too many times in the comment section. So if it's not on here, man, we're gonna have some problems. All right, so let's get all the chit chat. You guys know what to do, man. Grab the headphones. Grab your headphones, turn your volume up. Get that full experience. Let's get into the video.
Today we are back to stereotypes. Social psychologists tell us there's nothing wrong with stereotyping and sometimes what we think is true. They give the example of young men committing more violent crimes than other male age groups or women. It's just a fact. Statistics back this up. As we saw in other shows, not all Americans are overweight, carry guns, or are patriotic, but a good number of people in the States can tick some of those boxes, often all three. We also saw that while Russian men are not all macho, there is some truth to how Russian culture has propagated the image of the tough guy. But what about those Brits? Are they all tea-drinking, cricket-loving geezers with a stiff upper lip? That's what we'll find out in today's episode of the infographic show, Common Stereotypes About the British. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so that you can be part of our notification squad. Let's start with the tea. Do Brits drink the stuff like water, imbibing their Tetleys and Yorkshire tea throughout each and every day? Well, according to the UK Tea and Infusions Association, yes, that really exists, 165 million cups of tea are served daily in the UK, which is 60.2 billion cups per year. The population of the UK is about 65.6 million, so those Brits are consuming almost 3 cups a day each. According to an article in The Atlantic, the biggest tea drinkers in the world are the Brits, with China, Turkey, and Ireland also big on tea. Unlike
Okay. So number one, right? The first one, getting right into the meat. You guys like to drink tea. British folks like to drink tea, right? And like I said, what do I see in the comments all the time? It's not all tea and crumpets. It's not all tea and crumpets. You guys consume 62 billion cups of tea. So I would assume it's a lot of tea going on around there, right?
some other countries, though, the Brits stick mainly with what is sometimes called English tea. 96% of the time it comes from a bag, and 98% of the time it's drank with milk. According to Statistica, 37% of Brits drink 2 or 3 cups a day, 21% said 4 or 5 cups, 7% said 6 to 8 cups, and a few folks 9 or 10 cups. There's no doubt about it, those Brits are hooked on their cuppas. Okay, so now let's get down to perhaps a more unappealing stereotype. After all, we've picked on Americans enough. We noticed that when we last mentioned the Brits had bad teeth, a lot of people expressed in the comments that this was not true at all. Was The Simpsons wrong to laugh at British teeth when they created the Big Book of British Smiles as a warning to cartoon American children? Was the Seattle grunge band Mudhoney wrong to name an EP Boiled Beef and Rotting Teeth, jokingly prodding the Brits? According to dental statistics, yes they were. According to 2015 OECD data, in terms of decayed, missing, or filled teeth, the Brits, along with Germany, actually have the best teeth in the world. According to DMFT, Decayed, Missing, Filled Index, the worst oral hygiene in the world is in Ecuador, Cambodia, and worst of all, Grenada. The same data.
That would make sense. You know what I mean? Those aren't like the cleanest, they're not the cleanest, most health supply. You know what I mean? Like, their healthcare is insufficient, is what I'm trying to say. So it makes sense.
Data says the Brits have the 4th best teeth in the world, while the Americans come 9th. So take that, Simpsons. Woo! Denmark came first on the list. The BBC writes that the myth of bad British teeth is mostly American made. It may have held some truth in the 70s, says the BCC, but it's all changed now. The Brits can now stand tall and smile wide and proudly cite any number of statistics that say their teeth are in a better state on average than.
Yeah, you guys got me beat, man. Cause my teeth ain't. Look, man, we trying to get there to where I can get that pearly white YouTube smile. Okay, we gonna get there, but as of right now, I'm sitting pretty good in that 9%. You know what I'm saying? Or in that, and I'm sitting pretty good in that 9th place with the American teeth.
Those Yanks over there in TV Smile Land. So when they are not drinking tea or brushing their teeth, those Brits are obviously talking about the weather, especially those in rainy Manchester. Do they really go on and on about the weather? According to most websites we can find, yes they do. The reason is the unpredictability of the British weather due to its maritime climate. The Brits can't be sure what's going to happen from one hour to the next, so they chat about what's happening and what might happen. In fact, it borders on insanity how much they talk about the weather. In 2015, the BBC cited research that said all over the UK, 94% of people will have talked about the weather in the last 6 hours. That's every day of the week, all year, almost the entire country is weather small talking.
That's like here in Washington, though, because the state I live in the United States is Washington State, and we get a lot of rain here. And we get a lot of rain. So, I mean, I can concur with that, you know what I mean? Like, the rain sucks. Bad weather sucks. Not knowing if you're going to have a week of sunshine or a week of rain, it sucks.
When website Expat Insider took a poll on worst weather in the world by country, the UK was 58th out of 64 countries. Belgium came last. The weather is so bad in the UK that if they have a few days of sunshine and heat, it's first greeted with cheers, and later there are droughts and pink-skinned northerners passing out muttering the words, "It's cracking the flags." Some Brits might understand what that means, and also know it's pronounced in the north, crackin' flags. Talking about how those Brits talk, do they really all have accents no one outside of Britain can understand? This is true and not true. Some Brits speak very clearly, and you could say these are all mostly your middle and upper class variety of Brits. Yes, they still talk about class over there in that funny old land. According to the Telegraph, Britain indeed is a country of very complex accents. They mention the accents of Cockney in London, Brummie in Birmingham, West Country in Somerset and beyond, South Wales, Scouse in Liverpool, Scottish and Geordie, Newcastle, among others.
Bro, there are so many different types of accents, that's crazy. Like, I accidentally, well, I said that I heard an Irish accent from a fellow in another video that we had watched, and everybody got on me for that. But it's like, how am I supposed to know? Like, how am I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like, but how do I know? How am I supposed to know that there's 4 other accents that sound similar to that one? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Imagine traveling through Yorkshire and someone tells you, "Put wood in tow, was that born in a barn?" That means, please close the door. You go up to Scotland and someone turns to you and says, "It's boiling out." He's trying to tell you today the weather is hot. All over the UK, you'll find accents that you can't believe are the English language. Not everyone speaks with a BBC accent or Queen's English. Why does the UK have so many regional accents compared to the rest of the world? It's complicated, but has a lot to do with social standing, communities that identify with accents, and of course, all the tribes that lived on the British Isles, including Celts, Angles, Saxon, Jutes, German, and Norse tribes. Medieval French became the language after Old English, and Latin was spoken as well. All those tribes and all those languages have led to this confusion of British accents. As for the Queen, do all Brits love her? Actually, that's hardly even close to the truth. She's probably more popular in the US than she is in the UK. In Scotland, the Queen is less liked than in England. While polls suggest that about 75% of Brits are in favor of keeping the monarchy, the days are long gone when the UK population worshipped the royal family. The Queen is more of a novelty these days, fodder for those infamous tabloids. Are the Brits overly polite? Well,
I didn't know that. What does my audience think of the Queen? You guys care at all? Let me know in the comments.
there is certainly a culture of yobism over there on the small island, but you will find that Brits agree that they know better than anyone how to form an orderly queue. In fact, most people there are so polite they apologize even when they are in the right. When The Independent cited a British Council report about what the rest of the world thinks about the Brits, the answer was boozy, ignorant, intolerant, but very polite. You'll find Brits do binge drink, but the country is only 25th on the world alcohol consumption list. Are they intolerant? Well, Brexit might answer that, but we won't go there today. Polite is probably true, as good manners are important in the UK.
What is that? Somebody let me know in the comments what is a Brexit, whatever they said.
And that goes across all classes. We can trace some of this back to the Victorian era in Britain, when etiquette and manners were expected from everyone. Finally, is British food really that bad? This isn't easy to answer. You can find restaurants from two of the world's most famous chefs in the UK, those of Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay. Amazing cuisine can be found in every city, but you'll also find many poorer people living on a diet of Tesco value foods, cheap sweet ciders that come in massive plastic bottles, and basically eating a lot of bad processed food that comes out of boxes and tins. Yes,
welcome to America, baby.
Britain is home to the greasy cafe and fried egg sandwiches, while you'll also find some of the best Indian food in the world, as well as great French and Italian food. Traditional British food, such as roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, is not bad at all. Still, if we put British cuisine against other countries' cuisines, it might be said to be lacking. We checked the number of websites for best cuisines in the world, and British food wasn't on any of them. So, cheerio for now. Let us know in the comments if we've missed any common British stereotypes. Also, be sure to check out our other video called FBI vs. CIA. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.
Okay, y'all. I better not see another comment talking about it's not all tea and crumpets. It's a lot of tea. I don't know about the crumpets. It's a lot of tea, okay? So I don't want to hear that no more. Video said it itself, okay? Hey, you guys let me know what you guys think of the video. Give it a thumbs up. Post in the comments down below, man. I had a lot of questions that I hope you guys answered. And of course, smash that big red button, man. And until next time, y'all put your muscles up. I'm out of here. Peace.